A doctor from Ramalay Hospital in Nashik says that since 7 a.m. in the morning there was no oxygen. This was the situation when we spoke to this doctor some time back. So for a critical 10 patients who require oxygen desperately, it is a very difficult scenario. But the remaining 40 who need it but can manage don't have oxygen right now. He says that there is only one big oxygen tank that used to be refilled just once every 4 days.
We are right outside Ramalay Hospital in Nashik. This is one of the hospitals which is currently low on oxygen, and there are many such hospitals in Nashik which are currently running low on oxygen, and there are patients admitted. Yesterday the tragedy happened in Nashik at the Zakir Hussain Hospital where the oxygen tank leaked. But right now there are also many hospitals in Nashik which do not have the oxygen supply as well. Let's try and talk to the doctors of this hospital to understand what the crisis is right now. Sir, just tell us what exactly is the situation of oxygen currently.
Ma'am, since last many days there is a lot of shortage of oxygen in Nashik. The requirement what we have is huge, but what we are getting is like peanuts, like
What's
not even
your
1/3.
requirement?
Pardon?
What is your
In
requirement?
our hospital we require around 90-95 cylinders daily, but now we are getting only 30 to 35 cylinders.
How are you managing them?
Ma'am, we have a central line O2 system, but now we are just managing the critical patients on O2, and we are just informing the patients before admissions only that there is a lot of shortage of O2. We cannot guarantee whether the oxygen supply will be there or no.
What is it right now? Do you have the supply or not?
Ma'am, since morning 7 o'clock there is no O2 in the hospital. Since yesterday evening only we have informed our patients that we have a stock till night. Morning, if oxygen supply comes, we can give. Otherwise, you can try and shift your patients to hospitals where there is
What
O2 supply
about the
available.
critical patients then?
Ma'am, few cylinders which where the patients are really very critical, we have individually managed those patients on individual cylinders.
How many patients do you have which require oxygen, and how many of them are critical?
Ma'am, 15 patients are there who really require oxygen urgently. Out of them, almost 8 patients are on cylinders and 7 patients are on O2 concentrators. Rest of the 45 patients, we are just managing as the oxygen is available, and we have just informed them that their saturations can go down, and we have informed the relatives as well that you can shift your patients wherever you find oxygen supplies.
In Nashik with camera person Rajendra Dahalkar, this is Purva Chitnis for NDTV.